All right, what's up, guys? This is Dante here from East Coast Gridiron here with another high school film review. This one is from Marquise, Washington. I think he played linebacker, outside linebacker, middle linebacker, strong safety. He goes to McCaskey High School or JP McCaskey High School. I've seen it both ways here in my area of Lancaster, Pennsylvania. So, you know, get another kid that actually played at Lancaster Catholic. So we've already reviewed two of his former teammates in 𝙁𝙤𝙘𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀 Cunningham and Josh Acker, who are now playing in college. So these highlights are going to be from his junior year. 5'9", 180 pounds, class of 2025. So we're going to be watching the highlights from his junior year. He's coming into his senior year here. 4.6 40-yard dash, 4.5 on the shuttle, 93.5-inch vertical. And then he benches 240, bench press 15 times at 185, 100-meter dash 11.6. Squat 350, deadlift 415, and he can clean 225. And he played varsity as a freshman. Awesome stuff, man. I can't wait to dig into this one. Like I said, linebacker and safety film are kind of like my favorite, especially if a safety is active like Cole Bishop was at Utah. I always say this in every video. If you're a high school kid, want your film reviewed, please DM me on any social media site. Links should be down in the description of this video, or comment on this video as well, or email me. I got 3 more guys to do after I do Marquise. Hopefully we can get these rolling. Sorry, Marquise, this took so long. I had some personal stuff going on, but let's get down into the film, man. I can't wait to watch this. All right, so a couple things I'm looking for linebackers: how well they're able to navigate the line of scrimmage, how they're able to, you know, dissect the plays is very, very important. Tackling ability, how versatile he is in not only the run game, but in coverage. Mostly, to me, the run game is where your bread and butter actually needs to be. How well you can hawk somebody down, how well you can navigate the line of scrimmage. One of my favorite players from college last year, and this is no mystery, was 𝗕𝙁𝙁𝘀𝗀𝗀𝗀 from Texas A&M. So let's see, you know, see if you can get a little spicy with, you know, how well that you can dissect the play. That's really what I want to see here. So let's go ahead and play the film. I think he's number 22, so yeah, that's him right here. Nice, getting off the block, getting downfield. Love the speed. Great form tackle. His teammates getting worked right there by that tight end. Never get pushed to the almost third level of the field, but he sees that, gets around him. Keeps his eyes on the running back the whole time, and it's a full-out sprint. That's an excellent play, man. That's an excellent play. You had to come from the other side of the field, so we're seeing a little bit of your sideline-to-sideline ability here. Quarterback under center. They're rocking 11 personnel again. See the handoff. And your teammate had to come in there and help you with the tackle. Tackle him a little too high, but as you see the point of attack as well, you know, he's coming down as you're trying to get low as well, so guys just end up coming high with each other. And it's just behind the line of scrimmage, it looks like it is. Teammate comes in, tackles him in the back, but it's kind of stuff you want to see here. You're not getting fooled by the blockers coming up. Now in college you're going to be a little bit more aggressive. You're able to get there, make the tackle, teammate comes in for help, still tackle behind the line of scrimmage. Great play. All right, these guys are under center a lot. Okay, you're shedding a block there. So he's shedding a block down here, and still able to make the tackle. This is that was hard to see, but I assume you made the tackle there from your highlight. I didn't see any more movement. So we got him here. One thing we got to notice on this play as well, you're dissecting, everybody's in tight. And then you got a guy in the backfield. He's pretty deep, so he's probably going to get a good head start. Number 2's got to recognize his man here. Now it's probably going to be this guy with this edge. So you got some navigating to do depending on what this linebacker, or not this linebacker, but this wide receiver comes up, who he's going to block. Seems like you got two guys setting the edge. All right, let's see here. Let's see what happens. Get there, get there, get there. Trying to see, you know, there's a lot of movement that's happening here. I don't understand why the offensive lineman just let that guy go through. 51 is falling on his face, but staying patient, coming in and making the tackle. Could have you been a little faster there to dissect the play and get around that? Maybe. But staying patient on a first down play. He got about 5 or 6 yards on you. I would love to see you be a little bit more quicker in your pursuit, but I understand you're getting through a lot of guys on a toss play. I mean, you got your teammate here that's getting blocked. Number 2 definitely misread that. Came way too wide. Over pursued a little bit, yeah, and he got him back penalty. Yet to come in and do the cleanup work. I mean, by all accounts, that's a really good play, you know, all around by you. Now we got some offensive snaps now. Guys running a little bit of the wing tee, it looks like. Coming across.
Be fucking real, man. Come on.
Nice. I mean, these are the little things where, you know, you're seeing versatility 2 ways. Love to see you dig a little bit more on that route. Get there. As much speed that you had right here coming behind the guard and tackle, get there. But this is one of those things that you can work on, Marquise, with your quarterback. If you're gonna play running back, you know you're gonna come over and take a catch out the flat. I mean, get there the whole time. Don't worry about where the ball's gonna come. I would draw this up with your, you know, either ask your coach or ask your quarterback where he likes to throw the ball if you're in the flat. Not turning around too soon, because you got to process here, right? You're already coming out, and you already know your angles. Got to stay horizontal. Maybe you can come up a little bit if this guy gets up here and gets this guy or throws him off, right? But as you're crossing, process. What's the edge doing? Can I outbeat the edge? Yep. You know, you gotta dissect this whole play. You got you got 2 safeties here. How well I think this is number 11. How well can he get over, and can this wide receiver throw him out of whack up here? If you can get enough space here, while this guy, you know, up here is getting beat, then you might be okay. You might can slow down a little bit and take your time, but selling this whole play the whole time, making sure that you're not turning your head before you're supposed to. Don't give these guys an advantage. So get on the same page with your quarterback. Okay, if I'm getting out, you know, whatever your quarterback's name is, do you like to throw it at this hash mark? Do we like to throw it in between the hash marks, somewhere in middle field if it's open? Am I immediately turning my head after I beat this guy? And are you throwing it on the run? You know, what's your read here? These are the little things that can help you like dissect, you know, a good play from being a great play. So, you know, yeah, we're recognizing all these things. What's the edge doing? What if this defensive end gets beat? Where's the safety going to be at the time? You know, if my wide receiver is able to beat him, you know, or where am I going to end up? So got it there. This number 11 got there pretty quick. The edge was pretty lazy on the run. So that's one of the things right there. You see the safety was the one that was kind of the hero in their defense. Your wide receiver did his job. Is that Josh? Is that Josh that we're watching up there? But yeah, there you go. So they got you back on defense here. Middle linebacker. So this guy is just obviously trying to keep it. Got some pressure in the backfield. Gets upfield. You coming in, just make a shoulder charge on him. Just make sure you wrap up. You know, go back to the fundamentals. It's third down. Notice that too. Third down, marker. You got to make a secure tackle. Because any slip and rip upfield, you're making it way harder on your safety here. These guys are all pulled around the outside. And what if your teammate doesn't come up and help you? But just wrap up, man. Fundamentals are fundamentals at the end of the day. Good hit, great stop. Not going to dock you for coming up and making the play. You and number 20 came in and gang tackled. So, good stuff. What else do we got here? Not sure where you're lined up, but I know you're number 22. Oh, okay. Oh, they got you playing in the slot now? Okay. Got you in coverage. Let's see. Your safety's got to come down and have help in this. Maybe cover two, maybe cover 3. Got you in zone. Everybody's in zone. Come down and make a play. You see that your teammates are getting beat here. Allow your safety to make a play there. You know that there's pressure in his face. That's the number one indicator that he might check it down. Pressure's in his face and you see an open guy, gives you all the fortitude to come down. So that's just like football IQ stuff. Is this guy gonna be able to make a big throw on the run? Maybe to this guy up the seam if your teammate here is not gonna get beat. Maybe, but again, that's where watching film and stuff like that, like, you know, get you a notepad that tells you how long that he can actually make an accurate throw. If not, you know that he's gonna be a check down merchant now. Nice. Yeah, I mean, depending on how far they want you to drop back in coverage, sometimes you got to go a little off scripted. Just with the, you know, a couple things that I told you there. You know, your teammates are getting beat by that tight end, but still coming down and making that play. I mean, he still got the first down there from where the marker is, but great tackle. I mean, one thing that I've seen from you is form tackling is great. So we got here, first quarter, 3rd and 10. Get you right up on the top there. It's a 2-by-1 set, so you know they're most likely going to be passing the ball. Running back in the tight end in the flat there. Great job sticking with the tight end, hitting the flat. Maybe could have got there a little sooner to knock the ball out, but on 3rd down, just making a tackle. That might, I don't know if they're going to give you backwards momentum right there, but if that was behind the line of scrimmage, even better. But hey, 3rd and 10, stopping the ball, 1st and 10 right here. Got you playing middle linebacker, navigate the line, stay patient. Great tackle. So it looks like it's raining a little bit right here. So you guys getting a little bit different weather conditions on turf. So you know it's going to be a little slippery out there. I need to go back to the... Because, you know, you're getting double teamed, honestly. And you get out of there and you still make the tackle. That's probably your best rep so far, to be honest. So way to muscle through. You made the other guy come up, get to the 3rd level of the field. You beat your guy from what I'm seeing. Yeah, because if we're following you all the way through here, this is you. Quarterback is here. Right? He's trying to draw the play to the outside. Bam, you come up and make the tackle. Only getting him 1 yard on, I think that's first down, it looks like. So you played middle, you played strong side, you played the weak side of the ball. Holy. I'm impressed by your speed right here.
Be fucking real, man. Come on.
Jesus Christ. What a play, man. Wow, if you could play every rep like that with that intensity when you need to. Obviously, you got to stay patient on all the plays and not over pursue. But on a punt play? That's a great play, man. A great play on special teams. Every kid can learn something from just that one rep on your team. It's a lot easier to overblow your man or just blow him up when you're the one that's got a head start to him. Now, that one guy that was trying to block you couldn't do anything. I want to point out just like how strong your get off is. Way to dig with that back leg. So you dig with that back leg to get you a head start. Toes in the ground, springy forward, and then look how strong your stride is. That's picture perfect, man. That's picture perfect. I wouldn't change anything about that form right there. I mean, you look like a wide receiver on this route. Wow. It's just amazing how fast you were off this. Nah, your buddy over there on the left side of the field, the 55 didn't even try to block him, but you had to get around a blocker. And whereas the fastest person, even your one guy that didn't get touched, 52 didn't even get touched, and you still were the fastest guy to the ball. Great stuff, man. Great stuff. Got you in the slot here. Coming back and making a play. Disengage. See, it's kind of like that first rep. Or not the first rep, but a couple reps in when you were dropping back in zone and the tight end came across and beat your teammates. The way that you got here to get this guy, this is how every rep should be, man. Every rep. You noticed it right away. Let your teammates do the work. Look at that, 18 and 34. They had to be covered by, 4 white jerseys right there in the middle of the field. This is how you play zone. Make sure you got a hand on him. Make sure that, if he's outside of your arm length, then it's somebody else's job at that point. And you noticed that 27 got the ball. You came in and made a great tackle. Oh, is that a missed handoff? Oh, it was supposed to be a double handoff, it looks like. 1, 2, 24 dropped it. Yep, following the ball. Good stuff. Got you in the slot again. Get to the flat, get to the flat. Great play. Great play. Play to the flat. You already know. Usually, usually when you see the hashes, I'm gonna bring my little tool up here. This is the hashes, right? They're already on the side of the hashes. So whenever you're seeing trips, usually somebody's gonna try to throw you guys out in this triangle. They know they got to beat you. So how can they take at least one of you guys out? Taking the outside guy. So it's either best case scenario, you're going to fall on the flat off 5 yards, or number 2 is going to stick here. But then it's going to cause somebody to come up the seams 2 ways or run a post or whatever it might be. So perfect defense. You play the flat. Let the rest of your teammates figure out who's going to get to the 2nd and 3rd level, right? You're the first. You between the 1st and 2nd level stopper in the flat. You already know that this is going to get played on this sideline. Great defense, great awareness. Way to bait them. Came forward, and as soon as you saw them run the route behind you, you knew that you had to catch somebody in the flat. Great football IQ, great interception. You're a hell of a player, man. As many places that you play, and you play them all very well. Let's see your get off on the edge here. This is a smooth play right here, man. Catch him in the flat. Teammate got beat. Honestly, you got to worry about a couple different things here. You got to worry about this guy coming up and tackling you. Is he an eligible receiver or not? Tight end coming across. They're running that flat route. Now the quarterback's rolling out the pocket. Is your teammate going to be able to get there? Do you have support for him? Is he going to keep the ball? You got to notice that the line of scrimmage was somewhere here, that invisible line. So, you know, once he gets there, this could be a forward pass. This could be, he's got to make an executive decision to keep the ball. So you're doing the right thing by playing both. So what I mean by playing both is you're trying to find that middle point between this tight end and that quarterback. And you come in and make a great play. Great form tackle. Hands around the waist. There's nothing that he could have done. Worst case scenario, he's dragging you a little bit. Maybe he outmuscles you, but your teammates are going to come in for support. The one thing is making on your tackle, the goal is to allow that guy no leverage to move forward as much as you can. Once you get him flat-footed and stopped, you know your teammates are going to come in for help, unless the whistle gets blown or the ref trying to save him. So he got you over here. Navigate the blocks. Navigate the blocks. Good, good, good. Tough little play. Look how many bodies you have to navigate to even come in and make the play. It's good stuff. Got you on the edge again. Number 6 is in motion. So, clear indication here. Obviously, you're on the edge or, you know, playing the slot. They got 4 wide receivers lined up, 5 wide at this point. So, you got a 4-by-1 set. You know that there is a clear path to the quarterback now. Who's stopping your speed? That's what I'm talking about. Wow, that left tackle couldn't even do anything. Man, that's nasty work right there. Nasty work. Getting around that tackle. Because that's the first battle, right? I wish we could see a little bit closer to see what your hands were doing there. But obviously your handwork is really good. I would, if I was you, I'd start, I don't know, man. Like you're so good in a lot of places. But with the get off that you have, I would get with your defensive coordinator and say, hey, how can I get on the edge more? I think you're going to be, I mean, you're like that. I'm trying to think, man. You have the skill set to drop back in coverage, which is great because of your speed. So always have that mentality, right? But on the other side of that, I think your skill set is best utilized for how well that you can tackle. It's being like, you know, a weak side linebacker for sure that can drop back in coverage, or maybe just playing on the edge, depending on your defensive scheme, right? I mean, just look, you're much faster and stronger than everybody on the field. Yeah, that was a great play. And then on a 4th down too. Is your defense coordinator calling an all-out blitz here? Yeah, both edges were blitzing. Not everybody was blitzing though, but that was a great sack. I mean, I think you could be a hell of an edge rusher if you want to. All right, so they're going to run a little bit of a punt formation here. There you go again, just blowing people up. Look, hawking them down. Great way to set your base and your feet right there. And just, hey, if you're not able to get the tackle, there's no harm in pushing them out of bounds. What a great, I mean, this is good, man. The kids that I've reviewed so much, man, so far, you guys have all been great in your own ways. Now it's just about tightening the screws a little bit on a couple different things that you're doing. Here we go on special teams. Yeah, you're a great tackler, man. You get your hands on people and it's over. Hey, Marquise, man, this is really good. Great mentality that you have already playing linebacker. Great speed, great pursuit. You're able to, you know, the navigation sometimes can use a little bit more work, but that comes with time, right? Your senior year, focus on and see if you give it to your defensive coordinator and say, can I play edge? I know you're getting your speed from having a little bit of that, you know, that running back mentality. You can play in the slot well enough. See if you could be a will linebacker that can drop back in coverage and help your team out. Because I think that you can get to plays on the 3rd and 4th down. Obviously, you're good in special teams, so let's not, you know, diminish that either. But this was excellent, man. You're a good linebacker. You know, if you haven't this offseason before school starts back up, hit the weight room really, really hard. Try to stay, you know, linebackers nowadays are pretty lean. So, you know, figure out what, you know, when those colleges are going to start calling. I mean, it just is what it is. I'm going to help try to push this out as much as I can too. But this has been some of my favorite film to watch so far because of how versatile you actually are. You know, no offense to all the other kids that I reviewed, but you know, they've got, you know, this is not to discourage them because I think all of them are great in their own right. But sometimes you just find that special player, and I think he could be a special player, man, and at the next level. I mean, a lot of guys I'm seeing FCS level, you know, D2 level, but I think your film says that you can be a D1 level type player. You know, if it's not, you know, your film reminds me of like a 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 when he was at Georgia, to be completely honest with you. So watch some 𝗕𝘂𝘀𝘀𝘀 when he was at Georgia. Von Miller, you got that stance like Von Miller. Start watching some of his highlights from his clinics, man. I mean, that's my advice to you. But shoot, if coaches are not knocking at your door, that ball out this season and see that you don't get at least a couple offers coming through, and one sneaky D1 offer that may come through if you just absolutely don't ball out. So Marquise, I wish you nothing but luck, man. Thank you for sending me your film. Again, if you're aspiring next level player that's trying to get to college or in college and you want me just to give you a critical breakdown of your film, please hit me up in my DMs. They're always open. Again, thanks Marquise and everybody that sent their film in. But you know, this was great. I love doing this stuff. So hit me up. This has been Dante with East Coast Gridiron, and we'll talk to you guys later.
Woo!